In a world where everyone is trying to fit in, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But today we want to remind you of something incredibly powerful: the importance of being yourself. You are unique. Your experiences, your passions, your strengths, everything about you is a gift. Don't let anyone else define what success or happiness means to you. It's natural to feel pressure from others. But remember, their opinions are not your reality unless you let them be. You don't have to defend who you are or apologize for being different. You are unique. Your experiences, your passions, your strengths, everything about you is a gift. Don't let anyone else define what success or happiness means to you. Authenticity is the key to happiness. When you are true to yourself, you open doors to new experiences and connections. Don't let fear hold you back from being the best version of yourself. So take a deep breath and let your true self shine. Share your story, pursue your passions, and inspire others to do the same. You are enough just as you are. Be yourself is good advice, given the fact that it is impossible to do otherwise. Everyone else is already taken, and you are, by definition, yourself regardless of how you change over time or reflect qualities of others. Of course, the expression is meant to suggest that one should strive for authenticity and allow the natural personality to shine, rather than obscure one's way of being for fear of social scrutiny. This is also good advice. Still, I feel that there is a tension between this sentiment and the reality that no one is free from the influence of others. The person that you are is at least partially composed of fragments of those you have met, known, or to whom you have been exposed. That no individual is perfectly unique is not a troublesome thought for me, but rather a comfort, even a compliment. I, and likely everyone alive, have had the pleasure of knowing so many wonderful people, and I am honored to think that I share in any degree those qualities that I find wonderful: intelligence, kindness, determination, open-mindedness, thoughtfulness, and many more. We learn how to be people from other people, we observe the behaviors of others, we react and reflect, we model their behavior, we accept or reject values and correlative actions motivated by those values, and somewhere along the way, we grow out from the flabby, crawling animalism of infancy and into relative independence, maturity, and adulthood. Somewhere along this journey, we develop and curate personalities we would like to think of as unique. Sure, everyone is unique, and no, this does not make everyone collectively less unique, but everyone is also connected. I am generally hesitant to make sweeping, universal claims about human nature proper, but it seems nearly self-evident that social interdependence is one of the most fundamental characteristics of human life in the Anthropocene. The boundaries of the self are permeable and nebulous, as well as ever-evolving. Western hyper-individualism and its predominance as a social doctrine have led many to believe that people are capable of rationally constructing identity without any reference to others at all, and that one's ideas are the product of their mind alone. In reality, however, searching for meaning, peace, happiness, or whatever you would like to call it would be an utter shot in the dark if we were not blessed with the ability to communicate with others and make use of their ideas as stimulus for our own, like kindling without which one's campfire would never burn. The ability to communicate with others, though worthwhile and often delightful, is not a clear, simple task. I know I struggle to stay in touch with others, to convey my thoughts in a fashion that seems to capture whatever I want to express, and to understand why people say the things they say. I am old-fashioned. I like snail mail and am very easily overwhelmed by notifications and other forms of communication involving mediation of human thought through screens and pixels. For these reasons, I have a tendency to become somewhat of a hermit when I am faced with stress. Alone time is immensely valuable and comforting to me, and I am entitled to making time and space to turn my attention away from others and toward myself as needed. Still, I find that when I am in my hermit eras, I yearn for the back-and-forth noggin content sharing that is dialogue. I am only me. I like to think that I am reasonably good at thinking, but without others around, my ideas are far more likely to settle into an inert state. Exposing my ideas to the criticism and praise of others is how I strengthen the foundations of thought from which I form my beliefs, desires, and ideals. Through this process, what was a feeble modicum of cognition grows and expands exponentially larger than isolation and independent reflection could have ever allowed.